one. Ready?
From the 38, Burrow. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. First throw now for the backup Brady. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
On third down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And now as he gets to the first down marker, he blows right past it and picks up big yardage. Partner, that's a great bit of improvisation.
Okay, ready?
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd and 7, Brady. Dancing to his left. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in the red zone call because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Drops this underneath for Chandler. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
So on 4th down, on is Evan McPherson in the Bengal field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. McPherson's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. It's Tucker. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off. Powell looking to throw again.
Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Second down throw for Howell. Slant pass hauled in by Campbell. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's complete, right around the 8. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Another throw for Howell. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. From 3 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Now Blankenship on for the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10. So the Bengals are going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw is Brady. He finds his man complete. It's Clayton. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
When you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't so well at all. Because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here's Jordan Stout now.
Come on, dude.
And this will be taken at the 13. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll go play action. Howell. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
On first down, McNeil. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, Howell. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Chandler. The offense on 3rd down line, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Well, the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. Working free to drop him for the sack there was Amari Barno. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for the Bengals in that first half. And they did not do much at all in terms of throwing the football in those first 2 quarters. That's going to need to improve if they want to erase this deficit. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they were much more successful throwing the football than their counterparts. As you can see the numbers there.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Al throwing on first down here. Looking middle, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Throwing again on second down. Powell. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Howell's going to throw it. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. To throw again on second down. Powell. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Powell throwing on 3rd down here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Brady got him. And the ball is knocked out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the... Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So after that sequence, if we're watching both teams' defenses, didn't it feel like a revolving door? One's on, they think they're off for a while. The other has to come on, they think they're on for a while. Then they're off, here comes the other one. Just kept turning the ball over. They've got to cut that out.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And you've hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Second down and goal. Powell. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Powell, third and goal. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 3 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. No surprise there. Third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they covered him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So they lead 3 plays on that drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 18. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And they will take over first and 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Up the middle they go. McNeil, and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Here's Hal to throw on second down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They come up now, third and 5, following the incomplete pass. Here's Hal. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And this offense has really just been humming all game long. So to me, they're just saying, we want to finish this one off in the third quarter so we can coast home in the fourth. And this is just a tremendous play. Something we've seen time and again from this offense.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
The penalty is declined.
Blankenship out for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. From the 6. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Clayton, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Brady to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. He juked him, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Clayton, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle, a 2nd and 10 now. Now a give, right side. Clayton. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Trying to keep the drag going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Brady. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Brady's going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50. The 30, 20, 10, 5, and can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
52 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Right back to him on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Off play action. It's Howell.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a handoff up the middle. Slaughter. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This time it's 3rd and 3. Over the middle, it's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Brady to throw again. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. From the 36, Brady. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Brady now to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Brady going to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
Here's Chandler on second down.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Now Brady. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge.
He'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Throwing is Brady on third down. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of the first down. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. On third down, Slaughter. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
On second down, they'll run it here.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On third down, Slaughter. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter. Brady now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Clayton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They'll try and run for it. Heck of a move. Man. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Brady. Steps away to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Another timeout called for by the offense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. And here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. On 2nd down, McNeil. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. So it's a win for the Seahawks here, and it was thanks in no small part to the play of their quarterback, and that's Sam Howell.
Yeah, he really had a great night throwing the football. 3 touchdown passes. He was totally locked in. He was precise, and he really willed his guys to the victory.